Hi dear students, this is the second lesson about equations in inequalities, and our topic is representing the inequalities on a number line. And firstly, let me remind you about the four signs that we are using for the inequality. This sign is greater than, it is written here. This sign is greater than or equal to, or greater or equal to, directly you can use. This is less than sign, C is less than, or D is less than or equal to 4. You can read from left to right, so D is less than or equal to 4. You can read like this, but at the same time you can say it like this. 4 is greater or equal to D. 4 is greater or equal to D. Also you can use this way. Which one you are reading firstly? With respect to that one, this side which is bigger, that's the bigger side, this is the smaller side. So A is bigger than 2, A is greater than 2, B is greater than 5, or if your 2 is less than, because the sign is small here, the point is small, and here it is bigger, so we are going to use 2 is less than A. We are going to read like this. Okay, after this reading part, let me remind you how to show the inequalities on the real number line. If you use equation, if you say x is equal to 2, you are using only one point. This is the point x is equal to 2. But if you are talking about inequalities, when you say numbers greater than, here, numbers are greater than 2, there are infinite numbers. Because which numbers are greater than 2? Here I can say only the integers 3, 4, 5, 6. These are greater than 2. Also 2.1. 2.1 also is greater than 2. 2 is greater than 2. So 3 is greater than 2. So there are infinitely many numbers. That's why you cannot show only one point. That's why your solution shows with this red line. Here the point is 2, and I'm going to put the x on the red line. So x, it should be on this side, and x is less than 2. Well, how I am going to decide less than or less or equal to with respect to this sphere, this circle. If this circle is open circle like this, if it is not closed circle, this is the closed circle, this is the open circle. So you are going to use here greater than or less than sign. Or if I summarize like this, it can be when you have open circle, you are going to use greater than sign, or you are going to use, you are going to use less than sign. But if your circle is closed, it means that you are going to use greater or equal to, or less or equal to signs you are going to use. Okay, it should be like this. And here, where I am going to locate the x on the red line side is going to be, okay, here the sign, it should be sign x is greater or equal to -3, again, because this side is greater side, the other side is less than side. Okay, other side is less than side. When you continue on the real number line, you are going to see that on always the left side numbers, they are going to be less than. So while you are reading this one, x is less than 2. Here 3 is less or equal to x, you can say, but the x, it should be on the red line side. Here, where is the x? It should be, for this type of question, x should be between these two. And here that 3 is closed, so here this is going to be open because it is open, and 3 side is closed, -2 side is open. So the numbers between -2 and 3 is included. Going to be our solutions. Okay, let's write them. How to write them? First, I said you how to show these are. When we see the red line here, we are going to put our x value to that side, and directly you are going to use less or equal to or greater or equal to. X on this side, okay, the value is 1, and this is greater or equal to because the circle is closed, so x is less or equal to 1. Or you can write also like this, one is greater or equal to x. They are both same, equivalent results. These are same thing actually, like in the first page how we read. Okay, here when I put the x, I'm going to put the x to this side, so this is going to be open and this is going to be minus 3. Here minus 3, x is between minus 3 and 2, x is between minus 3 and 2. This is going to be 2, this is going to be minus 3, sorry, minus 3 it's going to be. And minus 3 side is closed. Since it is closed, I'm going to put greater or equal to, minus 3 is less or equal to x, x is less than 2 is going to be. Here I didn't continue to read this one because it was very easy. 3 is less than x is the answer of the question going to be. Okay, here there are some exercises that I want to solve. These exercises and these are same, but I want to show these are how to do that one, because these are in the previous page I saw already. I pause my video and I put these values, these graphs here to solve easily these questions. Firstly, I need to remind here something. This type of questions, I said it's very easy because you're locating the x to the red line side. So this is the x side, okay? I decide about that one. And this side is always greater than, so the greater sign you are writing. And that's going to be the value, it's 2, so it is greater or equal to 2. Greater or equal to 2 because it is, this is the closed circle. So x is less or equal to 2, or 2 is greater than x, it's going to be. Here in the exercise, the greater value is x, but the greater value is generally written on the right side. But here it is not written on the right side, that's why do not confuse that one. So the greater values, if we write always on the right side, x is greater than 2, this one and this one actually same things. And this one, it's written truly because the greater value on the right side it is written. Here it is, this is also different, we need to be careful. The greater value, it is not written on the right side. So this is also equal to, x is greater than minus 5, greater or equal to minus 5, I'm sorry. And here 1 is greater than x, so this is written again true form. So with respect to that one, it is easy for us to understand the which side it's going to be a red line, like these are, Here, for the first question, 2 is less than x. So firstly, I'm going to find the point 2. I'm looking for the 2. This is the A solution of A. It's going to be, I'm finding the point 2. And here, I'm going to use this one now. And here, let's do like this. First, I'm going to locate on the 2. This is the first solution. I'm going to close this one or not. I'm going to later decide that one. So, the number x side, it's going to be here. The x side. The red line side. So if x on the right side, it means that we are going to draw the line to this side and it's going to be in this form. And if we solve the question, it should be like this. So this is x is greater than 2, and this should be open. This should be open because here x is greater than 2 because the sign is greater than. Okay, let's solve the C1 here. C, because C is greater or equal to, that's why I'm going to continue with the C now. Here in C, x is greater or equal to minus 5, or minus 5 is less or equal to x. So actually in this exercise I cannot find that one because this one is only with minus 3. Let me continue like this. To this side, if I continue like this, for the C I'm drawing this one. Here it's going to be equal to, let's say this is minus 4 and this point is minus 3, minus 5, I'm sorry, minus 5, let's say this point is minus 5. And with respect to this one, this is the critical point, minus 5 is the critical point. And x is greater or equal to minus 5 means, which is true for, and the x, if it is on this side, it means that your red line, it should be on this side. And firstly, if I draw the red line here, this is going to be to this side. Okay, so this part is the first part it was. Then the second one is it should be closed or open. It should be closed because the sign is greater or equal to. So numbers x is greater than -5. I'm going to make here something like circle here, which is this one also here. This one I'm trying to catch here. Okay, this one I need to locate like this, and then I need to close this one here. This is the solution of the question is going to be. Okay, now we are going to continue with this type of exercises. Only this question and this question I'm going to solve, and we are going to finish this one. Actually, these are very easy because the numbers, the boundaries are known for us. The -2, it's going to be here, this one and this one sign, and this one here, it's going to be equal to 2. So actually directly you can say like this. This is between x is between -2 and 2, and -2 is less than x, less than 2, you can read like this, and they are both open. Because of open here, these expressions, they are going to be greater than only. What about this one? If I draw the line here quickly, here, if I use this color here, this is going to be equal to, here it is going to be 0, here it is -1, here it is 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the values between 1 and 4, it's going to be like this. Here between 1 and 4, I'm going to draw the line, red line. I'm sorry. I'm going to draw the red line, and I'm going to draw 2 circles here, one to this side. To this side is 1 circle. To this side another circle. One of them is going to be closed, one of them is going to be open. This one here I want to make it up, this one, and this one a bit smaller with respect to other one. Okay, this one is going to be closed because the values are here. The values 1 is included, so this should be closed, and 4 is excluded, this should be open.